As we begin, we start first by opening up the sacred space, calling in all of the corners and directions through all dimensions, densities, realms, and worlds, calling in all of our Ascension team,